Hey guys, Kazdi here, and welcome to the full release of FM24. We are doing a save with Hellas Verona on stream on Twitch. The Twitch link is down below, by the way, if you want to follow the stream. I'm streaming every day right now. Yeah, and we did about 10 hours 44 minutes, I think it was. Yeah, 10 hours 44 minutes stream yesterday to start the save up and running. Really looking forward to it. We did a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of everything. We'll start with the transfers. Wrong one. We'll start with the transfers. So from the highlighted one upwards was my dealings. The ones further back were the real life transfers. They were the real life transfers. So the ones upwards are all mine. I'll start with the outs first. I sold a centre back, Dado. What's his name? Dawidowicz. Centre back, got £3 million for him. He's 28. He's a bit slow. Some of the mentals aren't great. Just wasn't really a fan. I thought I could get some decent money for him and replace him. I didn't really need him. There's a lot of centre backs at the club to begin with. 2.4 million for another centre back, Colombian, who just looks awful, to be honest. So I just took the money and ran. There. Loaned out this guy. They signed this guy for 350k in real life, but I don't plan to use him, so I loaned him out for 200k, 275k back to Argentina. I'll probably sell him at the end of the season when he comes back. Corey Gunter, another centre back, again terrible like physical attributes, just not a good centre back. Didn't need him. 29 years old. Got £2 million for him. I'll take the money and run. This rustic guy was already transfer listed at the start of the game for 325k, so I just took the 325k and let him go real quick. That's like a B team player. These were like all just B team players. This guy was someone that they just signed, played a winger. I'm not using wingers in the current tactic, so I couldn't sell him because they've only just signed him. So I loaned him out for 235k. Loaned him out for 235k. And then I'll sell him at the end of the season. Same with this guy, Yaya Kalon, another wide player. Wasn't going to make any use of him. He looks terrible. Just loaned him for a little small fee and his wage and just got rid of him. I got rid of like the fourth choice goalkeeper. He was on like £5,000, £4,600 a week. That was way too much for a fourth choice goalkeeper with them attributes. So I just got rid of him for free. Another B team player that was trash that I just got a bit of money for. Another B team player, Martin Hongler, defensive midfielder. I'm trying to use volantes, like a double volante, in the tactic. I'm having two segundo volantes, and he didn't quite fit it. He just looked. There's just too many attributes that were 12. Look at all the 12s in his mental attributes. I got £3 million for him. Yeah, took the money and ran. The third choice goalkeeper, I couldn't get rid of him for free. I tried everything to get rid of him. I ended up loaning him out on a really low percentage, but it's better than nothing. So they were the outs. Lots of defenders out, some money, quite some nice money generated. Players loaned out that I can't sell because they've only just joined the club. Yeah, so I was really happy with the outs there. Players in that I signed, which equated to 10.25 million. They only had one left wing back. So I needed a left wing back, and Valeri is available for £1 million. Italian, 24, squad player contract. Great, solid looking left wing back, to be honest. Nothing special, but just good. No real weaknesses. A lot of average stuff, but he's quick, determination and stuff like that. Aggression and that. I'm really happy with that. That's a really good bargain buy, I think, for £1 million. Probably the best bargain buy on the game, Fidalgo, the AMC for £1 million. Got to be like the best bargain on the game by far. Really looking forward to getting the best out of him. He's not really ticked over just yet, but it's very early days. Very early days. He joined on star player. Ludovic Rice from Hamburg, 2 million rises to 2.8. This is for the Segundo Volante. I thought he'd be perfect. I thought it's a good money. There's still, according to the scout reports and the coach reports, there's still some growth to come from him. He's a perfectionist. He's only 23, playing first team every game. on some good training, some good coaching, he should go up, and he should do well as a volante, I think. This guy, because I got rid of the third choice goalkeeper on loan and got rid of the fourth choice goalkeeper for free, I signed this keeper on a free. He was only 4k wage, so he's the third choice goalkeeper. He's on less wage than that second choice guy, that fourth choice guy, sorry. So he had £4,600 a week for fourth choice with them attributes. And then I signed this guy on a free for third choice for £4,000 a week. No brainer. Absolute no brainer. I just picked him up just as backup to backup. Max back, because I sold all the centre backs, Max Bauer comes in, 2 million rises to 2.5. This is the centre, this is backup, this is depth for the central centre back in a back three. As you can see, better mental attributes than, say, Dadowitz. 15 concentration, higher bravery and aggression. He's a little bit like, he's good in the air, and he's a bit quicker as well than Dadowitz. 23 years old. I'm happy with that. He's a little bit better passer as well. I'm happy with that. Some solid backup player. He might not last for longer than a season at the club, but right now on a tight budget, I think that's a really good value for money. We picked up Shoulder Shortire for 450k, rises to 550k from Man United. Some young depth. Ignore the training right now. He's only just joined the club. It's fine. 19 years old. It's got some nice potential, not like world class potential, but it's got some good potential. Just depth, some depth for AMC. Give him a go and see what he does. Breakthrough prospect contract, so it's all good. I'm sure I'll make a profit on that. William Clem, 2.1 million, rises to 3.8. Another defensive midfielder for Volante. He's got the finishing and composure in the long shots, which was what I was looking for. He lacks in a little bit of areas. Some of his off the ball and positioning's not great. He doesn't have much strength going for him. There's not much tackling there, but he's only 19. He's fairly professional, 15 plus professionalism. Hopefully some nice growth there. Great teamwork as well for Volante and work rate. So I'm quite happy with that one. For third choice striker, Pierre Van Hooydonk's son, Sidney Van Hooydonk, 650k for third choice striker. Again, just a fringe player contract, low wage, solid striker. Nothing special. Probably not going to be here for more than one season, to be honest. But right now, to add a bit of depth, I'm happy with that. And then for backup striker for £1 million, Ladislav Almasi. 6'6", 18 jumping reach. I've signed this guy for the last 3 versions of Football Manager on previous saves that I've played on stream. He's perfect for what I need. He's a good value for money player, fringe player again, and he's big and wins headers, which is going to be quite a focal point for the striker, because you'll see who the striker is now. The striker is Milan Juric, who's already at the club. 19 heading, 18 jumping reach, 19 strength. In terms of striker's heading ability, he's probably the best in the game. We did a little search. There's maybe only Olivier Giroud, possibly. That might be a little bit better. And Mitrovic. Mitrovic and Giroud might be the only two that are better, but obviously they're kind of high quality players. So, yeah, I wanted to try and take the tactical setups to try and take advantage of him. So having Almasi as the backup seemed like good value for money. Not perfect, but good value for money, I think. The tactic then? Well, the squad in general. So we sold all the centre-backs so I can play the youngsters. All them centre-backs that are sold. They have Amioni, who's 21. And Coppola, who's only 19. So I'm going to put a lot of faith in trying to develop them alongside Isaac Hine in the middle. A big lad, big physical lad in the middle. So I'm looking forward to them developing. In terms of the tactic, is there anyone else to report? I terminated some loans as well. I terminated some high value loans. Bonazzoli, I forgot the names. Suat Serda, the defensive midfielder. Bonazzoli, the striker. And Chachua, I think his name is, from the right wing back. I terminated them loans. I didn't need them, and they were on high wage. I kept Suslov for AMC. He's worth 5.4 to 6.8 million, and they have an optional future fee of 1.3 million. So I will be activating that in towards the end of the season. I will be activating that because he's got great potential and high value, so it's definitely worth activating. And the other loan that I kept was this guy for the run show. Again, Segundo Volante. He kind of has good attributes for it, and it's kind of a low wage at 12k, so I kept him around. The ones I couldn't get rid of was Saponara. He's only just joined the club, so I couldn't sell him, but no one would loan him. He's on 30k a week. I couldn't even loan him for 50% wage. I'm not going to make use of him. He's not good enough for AMC. So he's probably just going to sit there till January, and then I'll sell him in January for whatever money I can get. And then there was a few long-term injuries that I couldn't get rid of. So they're still there as well. So we're going to have to make decisions on them when we get to January. In terms of tactics, we're going with this shape. A 5-4-1 box. The 2 Volantes. 2 attacking midfielders behind the big striker. Wing-back attacks. It's still a work in progress. It's currently looking like this. Yeah, it's still a work in progress. The main progress for that, now the window is shut, the transfer window is just shut, the main progress for that is going to be in the next stream. Speaking of the progress, the results. Yeah, I didn't play the first few friendlies. I just let them take over. I was supposed to play that one, but I forgot to take control of it. And then I did the last 3 friendlies, so I've only had 6 matches to tweak the tactic. So I've not really got fully into it just yet. Wasn't great in the friendlies. We're conceding goals every game, which is a bit annoying. We went 1-1 to extra time against Sampdoria, who were a Serie B side, and then we scored loads in extra time, which was a bit of a pain, but we got the job done. Beat Udinese away, which was great. We played some decent stuff in the second half. And then Monza, they scored a corner. Look at the XG. They had the same formation as me, but they just kept passing across the back. 64% possession, and look at the heat map. They barely went into my half. He had 2 corners and scored one of them with Pablo Mari, the former Arsenal guy. And then so I had to come back and try and get a goal, and I couldn't get a second one with the little possession I had. Frustrating. I need to come up with a tactic that counters when the AI does this. Plays really negative with many players back. This formation can't quite close down. Well enough. So I probably need a couple of different versions of the tactic for different scenarios, and that's one of the scenarios I need to consider. So I kind of dropped 2 points there. I should have started with 2 wins. That would have been amazing to start with 2 wins. But we still picked up 4 points though. The objective is to just not get relegated. The board is just become established Serie A team with importance of favoured. So even the board don't really consider like not getting relegated a terrible thing, which is weird. The league objective isn't required. So the objective is just to stay up this season. The objective is to stay up. So 4 points right now in 2 games is a good start. It's a good start, especially considering that the tactic's going to get better and better and better. Got to sort out some injuries. I redid all the staff as well, so that's causing a few injuries. On every save for the last couple of versions of Football Manager, whenever I redo the staff, I get injuries for like 2 months afterwards. So I'm hoping it'll settle down soon. I'm hoping the injuries will be settling down. But you can see I did good with the coaching. Did all new scouts, did all new physios, so we're quite okay for that on a tight budget. And I also only signed pretty much most of them were only signed as free agents. So I did pretty well there for free agents. And I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. A bit of a longer video for the first one to start off, go through the transfers. But as you can see, hopefully a decent start. Hopefully we can kick on, and next stream will be on Tuesday afternoon, which is the day this video gets uploaded, and should be a big long one, and it's a focus now on tactics. To just really hone them in, and like I said, probably make a couple of versions. I'll make a standard version that I always use, like a strong standard version. I'll have a second version for weak teams that just play possession, like that Monza match, and then I'll have another one that is a little less attacking for when I play the big teams. Plays a bit more cautiously, and a bit less attacking that plays the big teams. Maybe put the Volantes on support or something like that, and focus down the wings or something. But we'll get to that when on Tuesday stream. But yeah, cheers watching, guys. I'll leave a like and a comment on the video if you enjoy it, or the Twitch link will be down below in the description. And come into the chat and say you enjoyed it or watch the stream live, and keep up with it. And I'll see you guys either on stream or in tomorrow's video.